Hey everybody, welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to Ian's Garden again. I wanted to finish this weekend with the final stream for Eden's Garden. I have finally gotten throughout where I can pass that certain part where I was stuck with at the trial. Let me actually check the thing now because I just got on my phone and I'm checking the stream off here. Hey everybody, welcome back to Eden's Garden, Part 3. We're finishing off the stream. We're finishing off the chapter probably here because Chapter 0 has still been the only one that is uploaded. Also, I love how I see the snake on the left-hand side. I didn't even notice that. I kind of ended the stream at, like, the trial, not only because I was a bit tired, but because I just couldn't get past it because of all the lag and shit. But I am able to surpass that lag, so we have nothing to worry about. Also, because I think that's just how the game wants me to play it. I haven't put this in my Discord yet, so I'm doing that real quick. And then we'll get right to this.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class.
I'll just go through this again, if that's
The
cool.
objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
Yeah, so that's kind of funny, even if we can't guess the case here, we'll be subjected to punishment as well.
That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
That's our tutorial, though.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Somebody get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Death. She's fainted.
What happened to her? Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Not like it wasn't already.
Calm down, it's
Not to
only
be a
shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects.
Yeah, she's made a fool of herself somewhat, but she's still a really funny character.
If I wanted to see the brain dead vicar, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note, please, carry on.
Holy shit, the people running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trap...
By the way,
Maybe
can
I'm
I get like a seat with this thing?
I didn't skip that.
I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy! We're here to solve a mystery!
You're supposed to give a shit. Hey, the stream is still on the main menu. Thank you for letting me know that. Sorry about that. Let's fix that. Yeah, I wasn't exactly checking anything to make sure it was okay. I think it's just because of the frame it's in. we're good now. There we go.
Yeah.
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
I already went through all this dialogue, but I don't mind
Did
going
that
through it again.
tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds,
I guess
yes,
if I'm
but it
saying
didn't
again
explain
for
how
like
they
a
were
recap,
inflicted.
we had met the rest of the characters,
Probably
found the
'cause it's
body,
so
which
obvious.
was out of nowhere.
But, Miss Amber, you
And now
didn't
we're
even
doing
read
our
the
tutorial
And I don't
part.
have to.
Would you look
Also,
at
my
that?
favorites so far
The
are definitely
debate's already
Cassidy,
underway.
Wolfgang, Jet. These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. I don't need that. I already went through this. Yeah, now I know how to solve through all this. That was a problem. It froze again. What is going on? That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so we're actually starting to get into the game stuff now. Give me a
The
second. I
mystery was
can't
never
just keep
about
this on the
who
screen.
killed
Something's
Connor,
wrong.
but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
Give me a second.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene,
What can I do?
but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that
We're
blood?
gonna freeze again?
Besides that big, scary
Let
gun.
me just do this real quick.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, okay, so I
There
gotta-
was a gun. You hear
Stuck
that,
again?
like a man? She agrees.
I don't know if it's just because of our lag. I think it's just... I'll go to that real quick because that's lagging. Yeah, okay, so whenever I'm on the screen, that's not good. Okay, how about...
The mystery was never about who killed Connor, but how she
I'm gonna
died.
assume that's, good now.
Objection!
Don't
It's
do anything.
obvious.
Okay, just get through all this.
But the body...
And what could have spilled that blood? Besides that big, scary gun.
No, I hit it! I hit it off! Okay.
There was a gun.
Bro, alright, you gotta catch it right. Yeah, I'm gonna skip through all that. Doesn't matter.
The mystery was never about who, but how she died.
Are we lagging again?
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the
This
crime
is not
scene.
good. Okay, give me...
The body was pretty bloody.
Bro, I have to reset the game. That's what I have to do. I have to either reset my streaming
Besides
shit or
that
something.
big,
I have to
scary
reset something.
gun. Ah,
I
that's
literally
right. There was a
physically had
gun. You hear that, like a man?
Yeah, it's broken. Oh my god, alright. What the fuck? I've never had this issue before. Yeah, everything that could wrong can and is. I'm gonna do this with the stream real quick. I'm gonna display it on that. It's not even capturing anything else. That is so weird. Yeah, it's just blank. Blank as shit. Here it is. Okay, now it's working. Okay. So I'm gonna reload the game. Maybe that should work. I don't know what that whole thing was about. Thank you for letting me know. It worked for a bit. Yeah, it's because I had my thing still on the thing. Gosh, I might have to check into that, but if it doesn't work then I know I just probably have to reset Streamlabs. Because it should not be doing that. That might be better though. What I just did. We still got the same. Alright. Yeah, that's just something I had to probably reset or anything. Alright, we're gonna redo that. That should work. If not, I'm gonna restart the stream or Streamlabs or whatever is acting up, because that should not be the case of what is happening. That should not be what we're getting. We should not be getting a frozen screen while gameplay is happening. That is not being traced. No, that's not gonna do anything to my shit. Maybe it wasn't on the right win. Maybe like when it was on the scene, it was on like something else. Okay, this. Good. Alright. I'm gonna see if this moves on its own, so I know it's not frozen. Okay, it's moving on its own, because I'm not doing anything. We should be good. Maybe, I hope. You know why? I hate when I press that by accident. Yeah, it's clicking, so that should be correct. Okay, we fixed it. Yes, let's go, everybody. We did it! We fixed it! We done it. We're good. I'm no longer stuck. And you guys heard a lot, most of the dialogue anyway, so I'm just gonna get right to the point. Everybody who's just coming in, we just had a bit of technical difficulties, but we're good now. Like I said, I ended the stream last night before finishing this, and I was like, well, I at least want to finish this the next day I do it, and today's the next day. Because I want to complete the chapter, for just cuz. And because I've been enjoying this game, I found out what I did wrong by going and playing it myself. I didn't spoil anything for myself, I just came and saw that, oh, I can shoot the bullet off and then slow it down. Which I don't know if that happens in the real Danganronpa, but it's essentially like you're trying to lock on position and everything and then shoot it off. And since we fixed that, I think we should be good now.
Let's begin with the using. Should you shoot that? Copyright on that.
Right.
What am I put?
Yeah.
Not
Do that
it,
drop.
but
And I don't.
Let's go. It's the only laggy
the mystery
part,
was never
which kinda
about
sucks
who
in the game.
killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood?
The body was
Besides that big, scary
the body
eye!
was very bloody. There we go. See,
No,
yeah,
that's
and it
wrong.
kills our shoot gun. Yeah, speedrun. Speaking of, I don't really have to go through all this paradigm
Cassidy,
too.
can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
But oh well, we will. I need to stop pressing out.
Oh, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
Alright, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded
Although I
their
thought there was the other
gun to
reason
full
that the gun
capacity.
just didn't have any
Any
bullets in it.
smart shooter could tell you that.
Someone tried to
Right,
shoot it off.
Desmond?
And I think
Why are
there's
you bringing
jet,
me
but
into
I-
this?
but I don't think it was. So
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
The gist of the general crime, the actual murder weapon, that's how this is done. The gist of, like, with John McRobin is I know I wouldn't survive for a few basic reasons.
I got it.
I feel like I just wouldn't be very helpful because I'm easy.
Bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene,
Oh, and Ulysses.
but only
I
the
was thinking
knife
my
was
4 favorite
used.
characters. So Cassidy, Ulysses, Jet, and Wolfgang.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Who's gonna come so fast? I need to say something. You can visibly just see
To
Wolfgang kind of
reiterate,
standing
both
back.
the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
You gotta at least cycle with this
That's
one time
like
so
your
you know
opinion,
the
lady.
points that you
If the gun was broken, then the killer.
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
You're wrong about that.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
So are we saying the victim had it?
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
I mean, it wasn't the janitor's closet, but probably the victim.
Easy. The victim.
Yep.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
That's just best context.
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
There were no bullets. There were no bullets. There were no bullets.
Memorized her AI movements.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
That's not technically true.
Huh?
There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Specifically, evidence that shows the victim attempted to fight back. We're gonna look through our true quotes. Victim's hands. Wait. Yeah, victim's hands. Maybe? I'll say yes.
This is it.
Yep.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
Maybe.
I think you're
We didn't
getting
see
ahead
any
of
evidence
yourself.
there.
How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
That's another thing you really gotta think. So far with the areas we have, there has to be another area that opens before we just get to the victim.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor?
Because the areas we definitely have so far are definitely not very big.
Drag marks. Can't say I saw any.
Like we got, what, the downstairs, which is essentially utilities and shit. The dorm rooms upstairs and like a dining room and a kitchen, and then you got a balcony and then the tree. That's it.
It was merely a jest. No
don't need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of...
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in...
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was?
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just... You know...
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim is overpowered. And I know I'm the only one who can figure that out. Alright. I'll talk about it brief once, okay. So you knows, yeah. But you weren't expecting that, huh? No, how do I do this again? AW? No. WS? No, because I can't. These phrases are called the brief points. They are the kind of parts to weak spots. As the memo would suggest, if an agree point aligns with the evidence you've gathered, you can use your true bullet to prove it correct. Simply aim your rectile at it as you would with a weak spot and shoot. In pursuit of the truth, you must be prepared to corroborate your classmates' testimonies. Or it would be wise to do so as for you. Good luck.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hands.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Were there wounds on the eyes? Why did the victim not shoot her attacker? Everyone's got a theory, but who is the actual answer?
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hands.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
I don't know.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
Bet that girl didn't even see.
Oh, wait, I did it the wrong place, anyways.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? No, I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their
eyes out.
Yeah, I don't know this one. It's got a theory, but
That slimy killer pulled a fast and knocked the gun out of her hands.
No.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Right?
Why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
No, it was just over.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend.
Okay, it's the bucket because it's the site. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, come on, we can do this.
That slimy
But still carried a gun.
Comes from the left.
Didn't even see them coming.
Dude, oh my god, it's right there.
Maybe she...
tried clawing their eyes out.
That slimy
Those two.
So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Was it wrong?
Appreciate the support, but you're not talking any sense, mate.
bucket couldn't find the periscope me what it's thinking.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
It's not that.
That's right. The killer lunged at her and pushed the gun out of her hands.
Wait, it is we're using the wrong
That sounds risky. What if she saw them and unloaded a bunch of bullets?
That's an even better point.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun.
The thing is, like, to
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
They didn't see them.
He still carried a gun.
Thought it was their
So
friend.
why didn't she shoot?
So is it
I
victim's
bet
hands?
that girl didn't see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend?
That was
wouldn't
way
have a
too
friend.
late. Gene's statement.
She
Maybe
tried
do the bleach,
clawing
not
their
the
eyes
bucket.
out.
Well, there's no bleach. There's tablet in the hands. There's no evidence given.
That slimy killer pulled a fast
I
one
really do not
and
know.
knocked the gun out of her hand.
Maybe
By the sounds of it,
explains?
those two did have
So
a
the
crazy
tablet-
tussle.
No, wait, the
But
tablet would
she
explain
still had a
something.
gun. So why didn't she shoot?
So maybe it's the
I
tablet?
bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
There we go!
Got it.
Let's go, the tablet gave the information. Got it. Ooh, baby, let's go!
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was the
According to
bucket.
the tablet,
'cause it just
she
gave
suffered
me
chemical
that
burns to the face and
default
eyes.
option.
That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her.
That's why I thought it was the bucket. I thought they had just like pointed.
Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded with bleach? That's horrible.
Yeah, it is. That sounds horrible.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hand.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
These are very vague. I don't know how I feel about that.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
But I'm liking the mystery.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
We're in Danganronpa Sweet Cheeks. Well, actually, no, we're in Prologue.
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No. Not yet.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much.
It doesn't mean the best of our...
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far.
Aww.
Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle.
Yeah.
Now we need to figure out why.
As in
Like
the
possibilities.
motive?
Oh, no, motive, actually.
You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name.
Damn. Blackened.
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
NPC.
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, soybean. Huh. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
True.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. but I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder.
Yeah, because it didn't look like it was the cause of making those burns intensive, so accidental.
When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor, so it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else?
The bucket?
Go on. Explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point she's trying to make. Before we move on the subject, we need to make sure its logic is completely sound. Alright, then let's put out this fire.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun.
Wait, why am I
So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Okay. To inflict those chemical burns, they know how to use some, but what? They had to use...
Well, if the original bottle's
I
been
guess
emptied,
container sounds better?
where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Damn. Fuck.
There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun.
No.
So when the victim came in,
Well, I know it's not based off that, but I'm trying to at least get
he squirted
something.
her in the eyes.
But I'm going to... It's going in the toothpaste. Before I can try getting it. Alright, here we go.
Well,
It's either one of
the
those two
original-
things. It's not what...
where'd the bleach
It's not what
go?
Kai said.
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Dude, that goes
There were
so
a
fucking
bunch in the
fast!
closet.
You know
I
what?
bet the killer had a secret water gun.
That didn't even hit.
So when the victim came in, pow!
Okay, this is the fastest one so far. This is gonna be hard. Alright, here we go.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Dude! That is the fastest fucking text I've ever
There were a
seen!
bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water.
I missed it again. Oh my god. Oh my... Dude, that container shit's gonna be impossible.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Dude! I can't do anything! I have to do it before the sentence even shows up! Yeah, that wasn't even close.
So when the
We're gonna lose this. No way.
Well, if the original bleach go,
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
No!
There were a bunch in the closet.
I'm so
I bet
mad.
the killer had a secret water gun.
Yep, that was wrong. That was wrong.
This is it. The killer used a water gun in order to spray the bleach. It's all coming together.
Yeah, of course the killer didn't have a water gun. Yeah. I know what it is. It's that one. I was right.
emptied,
I just wanted to try that one just in case, so I didn't, you know, screw up, continuously go on the same one that I screwed on. No, that was the wrong thing. I pressed shift. That's supposed to press shift. Not supposed to. Thank you for the advice, BMG. I'm trying
if the
that.
original bottle's been emptied,
I'm gonna try it further. Over.
where'd the bleach go?
Into another.
What about a container?
How did that
There were a
not
bunch in the
hit?
closet.
Just
Can I just please have this victory?
Well, if the original...
Into another bottle?
What about
Bro, what the? That is so broken. That is broken as hell. That is broken.
Well,
that is broken.
if
That
the
is
original
broken. You
bottle
cannot argue to me. That is broken.
Into
container?
I went way too fast. I failed. I failed. I'm switching shift and the space bar. I failed.
Well, let's go.
Into another
This is
bottle?
literally my last try. And we failed. Okay. So stupid. We can do this.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, let's go.
Into another bottle?
That was too fast.
There were a bunch.
Guys, I know what needs to be said. I was smart to understand it from the start.
Into another bottle?
What about a container? A bunch in the
Why do I
closet.
keep pressing shift? Oh my god, this is pain.
Well, if
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
That was so bullshit.
There were a bunch in the closet.
I feel like I'm listening to the Alvin and the Chipmunks right now. We're over this shit, bro.
if the original
Into another bottle?
Why would I speed it up again?
The killer
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is pain.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
Hey, Joe.
What about a container?
I...
There were a bunch in the closet.
Whatever.
Well,
into another bottle?
What about a container?
Oh my
There were a
god!
bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun.
Oh my
So
god!
when the victim came in,
Dude, this is stupid!
he...
well, if the let's go.
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were
I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. 20 minutes later. 20 minutes later. This is how long this is gonna take.
Well, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
It's either I do it too fast or I do it too slow.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eye.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm dying.
if the original bottle's where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
That's too soon. Then it's too fast. Then I'm gonna fucking have a stick up my ass. Does it stop in the middle when you slow it down? I can't shoot it when it's slowing down.
Well, if the original
here.
bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach
I have
go?
to slow it down there and I have to go there.
Into another bottle?
That was too soon. What the fuck?
There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet.
Oh my god, alright, here we go. Here we go.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied,
We're
where'd
go
the
over
bleach
here
go?
as soon as we slow down.
Into another bottle?
That was so close. Okay,
There were a bunch in the
just a
closet.
bit. Just a bit. We just have to be on the nose. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. We have like one chance left, but we got this.
Well, if the original bottle's been
Don't
emptied,
speed it up at all.
where'd the bleach
Let's go a
go?
bit here. Alright.
Into another bottle?
Okay, yeah, I don't fuck. I thought that was it. Okay. Nope.
Grace.
Damn it, I missed my chance. Who the fuck cares? I need to continue the game of bullshit. Here we go.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied,
Mario Party.
where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
I would.
There were a bunch in
DMG,
the
that was the
closet.
middle. Oh, do the right middle. Like, move it a little bit more. Thanks
Well,
for. What
if
is
the original
left of the
bottle's been
middle, man?
emptied, where'd the bleach go?
There's just middle, and that's it.
Into another bottle?
That was too. Oh my
There
god.
were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun.
I'm gonna die. Everybody's watching my embarrassment.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
That was right. Oh my god.
There were a bunch
It
in the
has
closet.
to be like perfect.
I bet the
And
killer
that pisses
had
me
a
off.
secret water gun. So when the victim came in,
Alright. I think we got it this time. If not, cry.
Well, if the original
Crying
bottle's
hard.
been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
I hate that how this looks so much harder.
Into another bottle?
It's so much harder than it looks.
Container.
Oh my god, finally! Finally! Hell is over. Good sense. I was right about the info though, so thank god.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to
And
transport
rust.
bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
It's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. There must be some kind of clue here.
Even
Thanks,
if he
Damien,
did
but-
manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns.
True.
However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
I didn't see that.
Burns to the scalp. How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
That's why I think they were ambushed with the chemicals. Above? Like the bleach. Well, I don't think it'd burn out as much, just like, you know, the feeling of it. Yes, that's right,
Did the
above.
killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
So like when they were to walk in, the bucket fell down?
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
That's what I thought.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
And then they were ambushed with the knife. Like someone hid and then they were
Above.
ambushed with the knife like in the back.
Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
No.
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they could have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
Unless you take into account the size difference. The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
Killer wanted two things: for the bucket to be above the victim, or for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket, but on what?
I got it.
It was on the door.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room,
oh, how do you know about
the
them,
door
David?
caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
The stepladder.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
Balance that bucket on the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Is there anything at the crime scene they could have used to boost? If I can answer that, it'll add further credibility to my theory. Ooh, spot selection, this is cool. Stepladder.
This is it.
Because again, we didn't count that too.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that.
And 3, 2, 1, Cassidy's gonna boast.
After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Oh, never mind.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
True.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Stabbed immediately. I have to agree, they must have been hiding somewhere waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume. Like in the back, right? Where's the killer hiding? Behind the door?
What about behind the door? The killer could have hidden there as the girl entered.
Wouldn't the stepladder be in the way?
Oh, true, because that... Yeah, they were saying it was behind the door. Right, what was I thinking? Back in the gym.
I got it.
Oh, I'm thinking like the closet they had like with the stuff in. No, they were just hiding in the back of the
killer's hiding in the back of the closet.
Obviously, Cassidy and stepladder. Cassidy or brother. Cassidy...
If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun.
True.
She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
I didn't know it was a man.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should.
God, oh my god, oh my god. Fucking Detroit Become Human. Oh, I remember that shit so hard. I don't know if anybody gets that reference. Oh, I love that game. I didn't play too much of it, but yeah, I know that point. Jesus. That was perfect.
Who's Kara?
I just love the sound, like the sound bite of it too, because it just feels like this scene.
It
just
was
sounds
the
like it's from
name. Didn't anyone read the tablet?
It just sounds like it's from the same voice actor in the game.
I agree with you, dude, but you don't have to shout out your point.
I'd love to play that
Oi,
game.
what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Plus, this will prepare you for probably what'll happen in the later chapters.
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked them out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? The spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it
especially
doesn't
with
change the
like
fact
all
they
the
have
stab
blood on
wounds,
their
yeah.
hands.
Yo, bud.
That doesn't sound like a
You seem a little
self-defense
pressed.
at all.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Now, things are really getting emotional. While you've only been using logical arguments to further what you absorb to further the truth, now might be a good time to change your approach. Introduce the pathos mechanic. During non-stop debates, the emotional charged commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos statements. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them, the erectile, and pressing E. I hope it doesn't lag terribly here, because it seems like this is really important, or L2. Pathos statement will be loaded to true side. Finally, spawn directly contradict by the pathos statement and fire. If successful, you will make a powerful emotional argument to counteract your opponents. Stay on the lookout for pathos statements. While you'll always be able to advance the trial using pure logic. Emotional arguments, which is the meaning of pathos, can lead to some unique conversations. Just don't lag terribly, please.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest!
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
Right. Is this murder justified, or was it truly unforgivable? I feel like I have an obligation to find the truth.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's...
I didn't get that.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
I'm gonna assume that's... Actually, no.
This could have been self-defense.
With the lawyer's intuition,
You don't
maybe.
even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
No, it's not that.
Killer, dead or alive. Be put to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to if you have no proof.
The intuition. I'm actually trying to think this, because I don't exactly know. Or was it truly unforgivable? Like, are we supposed to agree
To
with
kill
him, or
Kara
is
so
there
easily
a
and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm?
Oh, do I have to do that all again?
Of one of humanity's brightest...
No!
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killers.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have to do this again if you... That's even more annoying.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
Yeah, right there.
So says the ultimate liar.
I have to, like... Okay. Oh god, it might take another good few minutes. You gotta grab the lawyer's intuition. Yeah, that's what...
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
It's what I get right or wrong, though.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm?
Right here.
This was the
That wasn't even close. Oh, okay, as soon as I do it, it's gone. Got it. Got it. Got it.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
Am I doing the right thing, too? That's my question.
There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
I fucking... Alright. This is hard. It's hard. I think I'm going off his statement.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
There is no way to just take it chill pill. You expect me to think this was the sadistic killing of we shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the
killer's moral.
This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer.
Only has
Just
to
the
be what
crime
he
scene
said.
they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
Okay,
So says the ultimate liar.
So the statements, crime scene, that doesn't work. God damn, it's so vague.
So easily and without
It's so vague, the lag does not help.
Chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic kill.
That wasn't even close.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Hard. This is hard.
Dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Please let this be correct.
To kill Kara so easily.
Sorry about the lag, everybody. This is just how the game's gonna go for me.
There is no way to justify
Like, there's
this.
no way to make it any better.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of you.
Fuck.
We shouldn't make
Alright,
a
well,
lot
I
of
lost.
assumptions.
About the killer's moral. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind. This killer
Oral deserves to be brought to justice!
There's no way I'm gonna finish in time. I'll
But how
try.
can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. If you have no proof.
Time's out.
So says the ultimate liar.
That had gone from that to that. Oh, what's this? Why is this still up?
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
What the What have I done?
You expect
No,
me
no,
to stay calm?
No!
This was the sadistic.
Bro, I still have
Kara so
freaking things
easily
on my
and without
title.
restraint.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
There is no way to just
about the killer's morals.
Take a chill.
This could.
You don't even know that
this was the sadistic killing of one of you.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
We
What
shouldn't
the
make
hell
a
is
lot of
going on?
assumptions
Killer, dead or
about the killer's
Guys, I think I broke the game.
This could have been self-defense. But
you don't even know the damn killer.
Are we good now?
There's no.
Just the crime scene
Nope.
they left behind.
No, I broke the game.
Have no.
I broke the game. I broke the game.
So
I broke the game. I broke the game. I broke the. I broke the game.
How can we do that?
I broke the game.
There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
I'm gonna wait for this. I broke the game. I so broke the game.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill,
I broke the game.
You expect me to stay calm?
I broke the game.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We
I
shouldn't
couldn't even do that.
make
Oh
a
my
lot of
god. Okay,
assumptions
give me a sec.
about the killer's morals.
I broke the game. I broke the game.
This could have been self-defense.
Ah.
You don't even.
What is going on? Okay, let's fix that. Oh, can I not? Oh, that sucks.
To kill Kara so easily and
That's just
without
proof bullets. I
restraint.
can't save.
There is no way to justify this.
Take
Where's
a
my
chill
mouser?
pill, man.
You expect
There it
me to
is.
stay calm?
Okay.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's
I'm not gonna shift
brightest.
it because it's gonna lag
make a lot
again.
of assumptions about the killer's morals.
Dude, this shit isn't appearing. This is
could have been
bad.
self-defense.
Dude, I broke the game.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Dude, it's like disappearing.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
It fucking disappears.
This killer, dead or alive,
No, I still broke the
deserves
game.
to be brought to justice.
But how can? There's no reason to trust. If
No,
you
I
have
can't.
no
I can't
proof.
collect anything. I broke the game.
So says the ultimate liar.
That's not important. What did I? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's all over the place. Let me save. Let me save. I can't save. I can't save. The game. Ah, shit. I don't wanna. What worries me is, like, if I'm at this certain place and, like, I can't do anything, then that's not good. Because that just means the game is fucked. I feel like I have obligation if I'm sure.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
What do you mean there's
There is
another
no
way I
way
can
to
collect?
justify this.
Yeah, because as soon as I do this, and then it disappears.
We shouldn't make a lot of
That's
assumptions
that. I don't think that's part of the game.
about the killer's morals.
I'm gonna keep shooting this off. Maybe
This
that'll
could have been self-defense.
You don't even
continue
know the
shooting it
damn
off.
killer.
Just keep continuing shooting off.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
Don't accidentally hit something.
This killer, dead or alive,
What's the other way of
deserves to
collecting?
be brought to
I'm confused.
justice.
Continuing
How
to
can
shoot
we
off.
do that?
Come on, this has to work.
There's no reason to trust you if you
Got it,
have
got it, got
no
it.
proof. So says the
Okay, well,
ultimate lie?
my cursor's still not here. I'm. BMG, please tell me what I have to do. There is no way I'll be able to do this. I'm fucked. I'm boned. I'm boned. I essentially have to guess where the cursor is because the cursor is not showing. I'm fucked.
To kill Kara so easily and
Bro, I don't want to
without
have to do a part 4 on this, but I might
There
have
is no
to.
way to justify this.
All this
Take a
save is gonna be
chill pill,
gone.
man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of.
Please say it's in the right place. Nope, not even close.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions
Are
about the
we good now?
killer's morals.
Or did I fix it?
This
I
could have
fixed
been
it.
self-defense.
No, I didn't.
We even know the damn killer.
I didn't fix it. I didn't do shit.
Just the crime scene
Nope.
they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
Tablet on sadistic
deserves to be
killing.
brought to justice.
That would work too. Okay, I'll try that. It works, I'll try that.
To kill Kara so easily
I have
and
to get
without
that
restraint.
enough. Because it
There
keeps
is no way
disappearing.
to justify this.
Come on.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
Yeah, I wasn't
We
even
shouldn't
close. Sorry, DMG, I just have like a lot
The
on my
ultimate lie.
head right now. I'm gonna try this one more time.
To kill Kara so easily without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic.
Oh my god, it was so close! Dude, this is genuinely impossible with the screen not showing on.
Morals.
Oh my god, this
This could have
sucks.
been self-defense.
Oh my god.
You
Alright.
don't even know
Man,
the
I'm
damn
done.
killer. Just the.
I'm gonna have to restart this
This
for
killer,
one.
dead or alive,
Dude, I'm
deserves to be brought to justice!
what is going on?
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. If you have no proof.
If this doesn't work, I
says the
don't think I can
ultimate
do
lie.
anything. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I gotta reset everything.
To kill.
Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Do I
There
just gotta
is
like
no
cover
way
over
to
shit?
justify this.
Is that how I do this?
Take a chill pill, man.
Maybe.
You expect me to stay calm?
Come on.
This was the sadistic killing of humanity's.
There we go!
I got it.
The game is so broken, but I don't care. I'm
Kara
saving.
so
I'm saving. I'm saving. I'm saving. I'm saving.
There is no way to justify this.
The game is
The
broken.
violence in this murder was excessive and intentional. The killer stabbed the victim 28 times.
I'm saving. I'm saving. Oh my god, I'm saving. I'm not doing all that again. Let's save. Let's save. Let's save. Let's save. Yes. Actually, maybe I probably should have saved another thing so I could do the pathos in another. Yeah, I don't know. We're good. We're good though, okay. Thank God all that's over.
Even when the victim started clawing at their neck, the killer persisted. He wanted to inflict as much damage as possible. That's clearly sadistic.
I understand that, but shouldn't we consider the killer's point of view?
Huh?
The victim was carrying a gun at the time of the murder. It's possible they were also trying to kill someone.
Wow, dude. I'm gonna make sure of something real quick because I think it is, but if it is, I'd have to leave the stream and edit. But I'm happy we got through this point, and all I have to do is like when I stream this again. Yeah. So I'm gonna be going back to my regular house. I don't know if this will work on streaming, but we will see. So give me a sec so I can actually check what's going on. see how long I need to do left of this game, and then I'm gonna...
Right. The killer was definitely excessive with the stabbing, but they could have been overwhelmed with emotion.
When the mind is clouded by fear, the body makes harsh decisions.
In fact, the trap doesn't even work unless someone from the outside opens the door. The killer might have actually been protecting themselves.
I disagree.
Huh?
There's a reason the trap couldn't have been used for self-defense. That proves that the killer didn't feel afraid. It proves that the victim wasn't an immediate threat to the killer.
I got it.
Yeah, the time.
The killer needed a lot of time to set up the trap. They had to fill the bucket with bleach, move the ladder, climb up the ladder. That's not even mentioning the time it would take to figure out this plan. Most people don't come up with ideas like this on the spot.
Making the plan is sadistic enough, but actually executing it, you need to be a real psychopath.
If the victim was actively hunting them, the killer couldn't possibly have had the time to formulate this trap and then set it up, especially if they were scared. No, they clearly had ample time to do this. The victim might not even have been hunting them. The killer could have lured them to the closet by making noise, and then killed her brutally. This was a brutal, savage crime. Wolfgang might be right to be so passionate.
I suppose I can't dispute that.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're disembodied voice! We've figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
He's sleeping.
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
Okay.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit,
I feel the same way, man.
Why don't you summarize the information you've learned?
Give me a sec, guys. Alright, let's figure out through this. I got 30 minutes, let's do this.
It would be good practice.
Practice?
Fine. I'll do as you ask.
I think we're all done with the
present the
non-stop debate, so we'll probably be fine.
We'll present the truth together!
Yeah!
Let's dig into it!
Time to bring this to an end. It's time for the closing argument. Hell yeah! During closing argument, I can't speak. Okay, so switch pages, navigate. Okay, then the closing argument. Anyway, summarize the case from start to finish. Naturally, your medium will be a comic book. Since the class has a relatively good understanding of the case, some parts of the comics are already complete. But it seems your peers have glossed over the small details, judging by those gaps in your story. To fill the gaps, you have been provided a collection of stock panels. So this switches I can't speak. Switches pages, navigate, and then stock panels, and select. Alright, to navigate your stock, select, hover your mouse over the relevant gap. The key panel. If you wish to undo your selection, press space again. Don't forget the Q and E keys. How you flip pages. By the way, I guess we'll reveal a hint if you ever. Oh. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to rush it. If Do you ever need to revisit this information? The control panel is only one F3 key away. Good. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's a bit laggy. Where'd the killer hide? Well, I didn't. Stop. Stop. Okay. Stop that. Okay. Restart pages. Okay, janitor's closet. Oh, I wanna pick it here. How do we do this? Okay, let's check. F3. Confirm stock, insert the stock. Okay, select it. WASD, that's to navigate. Okay, so I'm right. I want to insert the stock here. Oh my god, please. Dude, we only have so much time to do this. Am I doing this right? Is it just in the wrong place? In the wrong place then. Okay. Maybe it's not correct. Let's killer bucket door frame. So we got stepladder here? Yes. Good stepladder. Good stepladder. I'm pressing. I'm pressing. Yes. Press. Yes, you. What the fuck? Oh my god. What am I doing wrong? I'm pressing. I'm holding. Pressing. Do I double? Dude, I'm not using a fucking mouse. What the shit? This is dumb. Alright. Oh, confirm the stock space. Yes. Thank you. Okay, here we are. Okay, got it now. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Let's do this. Confirm. Correct. Okay. A little sneaky book. Okay, and then this was what the victim was carrying. We don't have that info yet. Opening the door right here. How was the trap triggered from opening the door? Okay. Okay, we've unlocked some panels. Okay. Clawing at the killer's neck. Yes. Confirm. Let's put it there. Yes. Alright. Oh, we're so close. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Alright, come on. Assault rifle. Wait. Wrong one. Wrong side. This one. Yeah. Come on. This one. Oh my god, we're so close. I don't want to have to redo this. Confirm. Pick it. There we go. Alright, we did it.
I got it.
Got it. True for the case. Act 1. Tap.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
I love this music. Holy shit, this is amazing.
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle.
Funny enough, I know this music is Yuko. Thanks. Thanks for being patient with me.
That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
I already knew this was from Meaning's Garden because one of my friends had it in their series, If You Know, You Know. And, I love this. This is definitely my favorite closing argument.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
They needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Youch! The way that killer went.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara.
And that was the burnt blood.
In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
Fucking brutal.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind his case. Well, are you satisfied?
Measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares!
Is that the mono?
We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
Or is that the killer?
That is what I promised, isn't it?
Actually, now that I think about it.
Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second?
Did it not matter?
This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Yeah. Face to face?
What was that all about?
Everybody! Look over there!
How's they gonna show up on the throne? Hey, yo! This looks dope. That is true evil. You got that heartbeat.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled.
Whoa.
What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, what the serious shit is this? This person, his voice.
Are you the speaker guy?
Are you a dumbass?
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only.
Is this such a dope mask?
His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game!
Killing game? And the class trial is done. We have reached the conclusion. I still love, that is definitely probably one of my favorite beginnings, even though it was pretty damn laggy. That's not the game's fault, that's my shitty computer's fault. But I appreciate that it can even strain. But no, definitely the thought of having like a tutorial, essentially like a tutorial case, or just like a murder case that's based off like an actual murder that you get to solve with a trial and everything is very cool as a prologue starter. Or you can call me Tozu for short.
Hey.
Hey, what do you mean killing game?
The show must go on.
Did you really think that story would end once we reached the climax of this case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning.
That's...
Of what?
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious? This guy's obviously a human. You, my dear subordinates,
blood is rushing.
Are going to kill each other. I don't know if that second eye though is. That's not.
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then.
But you said we could go home if we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm. I gave you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way. What are you talking about? You lied to us?
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh, no. Absolutely not. I'm a fair man. A man sworn to the truth. And if I recall correctly, did you all agree on the right place? You'll be free to leave this place. No one cares. We've done your end of the party. Alright, I specifically said you could leave this room, not go home.
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Trying not to worry about. Man, not okay. I'm trying not to worry about the voices so much because I have to rush this. I'm sorry about that, guys. You're full of shit, man. And there you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Dude, that eye is pure fucking evil. You got the smiles and shit. The cracked and the new, I guess you could say. Logic is I didn't read that. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden's Garden Academy, bullshit, what am I doing? Believing someone like him? There's no way around it. He's lying.
Dude! Hey, why didn't you tell us about your dumb game sooner?
And watch you peasants run away?
Pathetic.
I can't even host a game without any contestants.
Please don't!
Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I want to be with my family. Please, just let me go home.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Miss Tallner. We're all civilized here. No one is going to kill simply because they've been ordered to. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal?
Let's see.
A match between unprepared, unfit players. You can hardly call that a match. Wolfgang, I'm sorry to say, but if someone killed here earlier, I'm not thinking that it won't happen again. In much the same way, this game you proposed, a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll all abandon our morals so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft, softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see a fly in my room, I catch the poor deer in a jar and return her to nature.
I would never!
My mochi heart would...
I don't know if it's mochi or mochi.
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see.
I see. That's your argument, is it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents? Well, what about their animal tribes? I mean, you're a goat.
Pathetic.
If youth do, then tell me, regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they are willing to stand? Go on, you've had a couple of hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise.
Plot twist!
Not! You wouldn't be here, all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive.
Such a spoilsport.
Oh, and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game, yeah?
Get out.
Hell, all you did was made us play detective.
Plot twist!
And for good reason. If one of you is killed... Oh, this is similar to the actual Danganronpa one. Just restyled a bit. Remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using your evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free, and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand?
All of us will be executed? That's not fair.
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to slaughter.
Such disrespect.
Nonsense. Such disrespect. Nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. You may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. Out of the 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive?
No shot.
Unless we find the truth. 2 people, that's hardly better than if someone gets away with murder.
Well done.
I know, that's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet, with every passing trial, you all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go on.
And that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human compassion?
I have an appetite for destruction.
I can't wait to see you all in action. The madman's loud, tinnitus, inducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind. Oh shit, who did that? Grace, no! Oh my god!
1,000,000 times you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Why did I have a feeling it was her?
Ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason,
You gonna punch her in the... Is she gonna punch her in the dick?
I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Grace drove her fist directly into his stomach. She followed it with another blow, and another. And when it looked like she wasn't going to be satisfied until he was dead, I saw it. From out of nowhere, a tiny red dot appeared at Grace's face!
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
Before we could do anything. No fucking... Oh! The sound of a gunshot echoed in our ears. She got saved, right? Yeah. Oh shit, no! She got shot. Grace released the man from her grip. Speechless, she moved her hand to her cheek, which had been nicked by the stray bullet. Hey! Are you there, partner? We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her Her mask, the design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with him. You shot at her!
For real?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them?
Everyone slowly backed away from Tozu, suddenly fearful for their lives. God. What's a shocking and unnecessary display of violence?
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Oh, well, now that you've been acquainted with our enforcer, Mara, if any of you kids tried to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, yeah, because you're not a robot, you're a person, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans.
Pardon me.
She's literally your bitch. Even though she misses her shots. That was just a warning. I assure you, it'd be unwise. Yeah, she missed the shot, so it was a grace. It'd be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability.
In any case...
Regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. I think it's more impressive to, like, graze someone with your bullet. Like, that shit is like you understand how to operate a gun more than just a first choice. So, yeah. At least that's what I think. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents.
No matter.
Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do because they're ultimates. Huh? They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest.
We will not succumb!
Even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure partial courtroom procedures.
He's right.
Grace was trying to compose herself, still clearly shocked by her run and looked off. Well, she was not.
Don't test me.
No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate would fall for this bullshit? That's right. My friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve.
We won't throw all that away for your killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape. We have to. One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they were saying, so willing to blindly put their faith in each other. And for some reason, it made me sick.
My.
Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with this idea. Of course, Damon feels this way.
Hi!
What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? A voice inside me was answered by another.
No.
You've got it all wrong. The students turned their attention toward Eva, surprised by her words. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. Well, instead of resorting to random ad hominem attacks, why don't you explain your reasoning?
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, just look around the room.
What a joke.
Excuse me?
Look.
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all of these people to trust each other, you'll only become more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible you want to make everyone vulnerable? So that it will be easier for you to kill them? That's
enough.
That's not true. Yeah. Come on, Ingrid, let's go! Suddenly, Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively. Come on, Eva. I understand, but we can't. No. Wolfie's done. No. Wolfie again.
Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given all of us a vote of confidence. Yeah, it's something we all needed.
Please.
So stop trying to turn us against each other, please.
The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Eva. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. Eva's right. Huh?
No!
Damon, not you too!
I know.
Damon's probably the influence. Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Ava made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of other people's lives. Whether it's to see our families again or for the sake of our talents. No! I would never kill anybody!
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole we're all ultimates thing was pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals.
Hold on.
What are you insinuating? Do we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? This question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer suppress my true feelings.
That's wrong.
Look, the title barely means shit nowadays anyways. Alright? Nowadays, alright? Most ultimates are just dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talents don't contribute anything to worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals. Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me. Running a business that feeds millions is pointless.
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations.
That was very...
I get why he's saying this, and it is somewhat true. But in the case of what you're trying to do, making people more pissed off you ain't gonna work. Don't you mean rest of us? You're an ultimate too.
Yeah, what the hell makes you so special?
I could feel their words warming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality.
Yeah.
Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through that trial.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Damon, I feel Damon might die first.
Shrimp?
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just because you can say words nobody understands? Whoa, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me, what a dragster is. Do you know?
Watch your step lest you trip and fall from the unparalleled heights of your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when in the middle of the death game?
Wait, I wasn't trying to. It was no use. They turned against me, hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads.
Isn't this lovely?
Ew, do I sense anger, hatred, an unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? Well, save that for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game area. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. How can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He returned to his podium with the masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight.
Hey!
Still, we're not going to kill anyone, right guys? No matter what happens, we're all going to make it out of here okay.
It was only when the madman had left that reality truly began to set in. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. Damn! This art where they overlook looks really good. How did this how did this happen? I just wanted to help. I just wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cued, the beginning of the end. The beginning of an haunting despair, the beginning of the killing game. Oh, hell yeah, we got the intro? Hell yeah! Dude, looking at this now, it's even better. And that's the ultimate debater. This is not the ultimate liar. This has been called ultimate marksman. Luis Trainer. Ultimate matchmaker. Oh, she's just been out. I didn't see the pro tag in there. Is that just weird when I not see the pro tag? I don't think those spoilers to stuff. But the real Danganronpa intro kind of gives off the spoiler of what happened in the first chapter. No, I did see Damon. No, that was everybody. I think it was everybody. I'm not going to try to visualize to think who could possibly be it. And I think that's where we're ending. Vows woven by stitches and needles. To be continued. I'm sorry if you can hear the crying in the background. But we have finished. That is it. Eden's Garden, Chapter 0 is complete. That was like a 4 to 5 hour chapter. Dude, yeah, credit to all these people. Holy shit, that was amazing. Okay, and that is where we end. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'm just getting my stuff packed up real quick. That was fun. I'm excited when Chapter 1 comes out. That was great. Definitely, maybe the best opening I've played in any of the Danganronpa games, and I can't wait to see where else this goes to. What new areas we're gonna get, because we have to get new areas. Like, it can't just be that one area we're stuck in, which is a thing I'm a bit worried about. I'm kind of thinking how they're going to add new areas or, like, make things more interesting. Because so far, the case was interesting and everything, but I don't know. Like, the case was interesting, but I feel like the location is just like that kind of trainer route. So I'm really hoping that the game has a lot more of like a really just innovating place to explore and everything and find out what the hell is going on. Like, these are obviously humans, so I get the Force's security is different. I'm surprised they probably couldn't have just... Even though she's like a trained marksman, I'm surprised they couldn't have just like one person attack and then everybody just floor them to the ground and beat their heads open. Would it work? Maybe. Would it require sacrifice? Maybe. But yeah, that is where we're ending off. Hope you all enjoyed, again, the stream and everything. See you all later. I'm making sure I have my thing saved. Is it just my save thing? I don't think it's gonna go any further. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, it's just black screen. Oh crap, wait, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No. That was dumb. Why did I do that? No. That was stupid. Okay, I'm gonna close that out and hopefully that works. That was stupid because I forgot, like, my save things there. Okay, we should be good. Maybe. Maybe I don't have to go through that again, and if I do, I'll just do that real quick before I do chapter 1. Okay, that's it. We're good. Alright, we're done. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. See you later. Goodbye.